This is Waterline Square.
Our vision was not to create just 3 individual buildings, but to create a place. Not to just build square footage, not to just build space, but to reinvent what an urban high-rise living experience can be. We knew we had a unique opportunity, and we wanted to put the best team together that we could to both design and develop it. Who better to do that in New York than architects that live and work in New York, that really understand New York, understand the pulse of the city. And the idea was that this would be a collaboration. Each building would have its own unique identity, and the synergies of those 3 buildings would work together to form this great urban place.
Well, building in the Hudson is phenomenal. The light is great, you get the reflection off the water. It's a very active location.
This project is special for New York City for a number of reasons. And I think the unique aspect of this particular ensemble of buildings is that they connect the Hudson River all the way back to Central Park.
I always thought that Manhattan was perhaps the most important urban experiment of the last centuries. A unique and always changing sculpture, if you will. This is the view, this sort of diamond form tries to orient the views.
If you ask anyone what do they want in their apartment in New York City, they want the most space and the most light. The quality of light is paramount in everything we do.
Our building in the group of 3 buildings is on the northerly side. It stretches from the west to the east. The cascading aspect of this is its most dominant characteristic.
I think the landscaping is extremely important because it's the landscaping that's going to sort of tie everything together. The landscape will create a carpet, as it were, on which the buildings are located, which is a great luxury.
We got a phone call from GID and started to talk to us about this project, Waterline Square. We had a chance to go back and forth about how this would break the mold of other amenities that are offered in the city. Design is endlessly inventive, and what's thrilling for me is beginning a project where we don't know the answer before we begin. I don't see amenities changing how you live, I see them enhancing how you live. We're living in a world in which the boundary between where we work, where we play, and where we live are much thinner and much more fluid. And then the myriad of options from hydroponic gardens, recording studios, crafts rooms, tennis court, soccer field, swimming pool, and then places just to be are such a unique collection of pieces. And I think it'll be a sense of discovery that people will be really intrigued by the chance to just be part of this kind of living, breathing organism.
There's very few places in New York City where you have that sort of magical balance of both nature and also something that's totally cosmopolitan. And this site captures that. So on any given day, a resident could kayak in the Hudson River, could take in a show at Lincoln Center, could dine at a Michelin star restaurant. A new waterfront community is now finished. And to create that cohesive whole for the first time is a major thing. It's very sophisticated, it's very refined, it's a high sense of luxury, and it's also timeless.
Waterline Square. Rethink how you live.